Welcome to J&V Custom Sawing. Rain, shine, or tornado, I will saw your logs. Let's go check out and see what a TimberKing mill's made of. I found a leaflet in a magazine, filled it out, sent it in. They sent me brochures on sawmills. What I wanted was a 2200. I couldn't fit it in my budget, so I brought home the 1600. I never was disappointed with the 1600. Except for the fact it didn't have all the hydraulics and the bells and whistles. So I took it back, but I wanted to upgrade, so I upgraded and got to 2000. I brought it home. I used it for a year. Tornado tears the house and everything up, but didn't hurt my sawmill. I figured it was time to trade for what I wanted, the 2200 with a diesel. And I love this machine. It'll saw anything that needs to be sawed. Brought my first mill home, I put it in the yard. People pulled up from everywhere wanting lumber cut. I started cutting for different people and sawing up furniture, houses, barns. I had a customer to call me and wanted some 20-foot boards to floor a trailer with. I found a log, put it on the mill, sawed 500 board feet out of it. This mill would cut that all day long. And with logs like that, you could cut 3,000 or 4,000 board feet a day without a problem and take off early. April the 27th, 2011, when the storms hit Alabama, I was in the middle of it. It totaled everything in the yard, house, cars, yard, trees. But the TimberKing has got a strong machine. It stood right in the middle of the tornado and didn't have a scratch on it. With the TimberKing mill and 4-post head, I can move from one location to another without having to worry about adjustments for it being out. It's sturdy, it's well built. You pull it anywhere you want to. When you set it up, it's ready to go. As TimberKing as a company and a mill, I'm 100% satisfied. Their customer support is phenomenal because every time I have a question, they have an answer, and I have plenty of questions. With TimberKing's new industry standards, you have the hydraulic log stock, hydraulic log dog, log turner, hydraulic tow boards, and you also have the hydraulic log loader, which makes the job a whole lot easier. The main goal for buying a TimberKing sawmill was to saw out a house, and I needed a business to pay for the house being sawed out, and this is one of the logs I picked out to saw beams out for my house. I'm gonna build a beam house. You want the heart in the center of a beam, and you want some beams that's free of the heart. I can get a 6x12 with a heart and a 6x12 without the heart, plus some 1-inch lumber for decking. Here I have cut out 2 6x12 beams for the house I plan to build, and they are perfect. No waves, no knots, no blemishes. The TimberKing mill has a log loader with a 7,000-pound capacity. I'll cut some big logs, and I haven't found one yet that it couldn't load. If you think you got one, give me a call. Maintenance on the TimberKing mill is simple. Check the oil, make sure you have a sharp blade, and with these TimberKing hinge covers, changing them is simple. It doesn't matter which model of TimberKing mill you get, you will always get the rugged, well-built, heavy-duty mill. I started with a smaller one. It was built just as rugged as this one. I love this mill, and it will get the job done. After trimming the slabs off of the lumber with this, I'll have about 350 board feet of lumber sawn with my TimberKing sawmill, and it took me about 30 minutes. The quality of a TimberKing sawmill and precision of cutting, it allows me to edge the boards to where I can get more lumber out of a log. If somebody was to ask me about buying a sawmill, I would recommend TimberKing because of the quality and the price. They can spend more money and get on mills, but I don't believe they'll get the quality that they get with the TimberKing.